is not just fuel, right? Food is so many things. It's family. It's nourishment for your soul. It's an opportunity to bring people together. Right, so there are a lot of ways that people want to experience food that is not just, ordering it and putting it in your mouth. Also, as we know, one of the major trends is that people are not cooking themselves.
It was an ability to not just create an amazing dining experience, but really truly be engaged with the patron.
A birthday celebration is not just a birthday celebration. It's all about whose birthday is it? And why did this person choose the 5 or 6 or 7 or 10 people who they're trying to bring together to celebrate? Brian asked those kinds of questions.
Where I come in is making sure that not only is the food amazing, not only is it beautifully presented, but the hospitality side of it is so special that at the end of the experience, you're not only blown away by amazing food, but you really truly feel that you've been in an experience that is much different than what you would experience at a traditional brick and mortar.
The people are just wowed when we show up. Like, amazing how you take that level of detail and that level of care and that level of understanding. I was on vacation in Phoenix for my birthday, and I was walking around Old Town Scottsdale looking for a place to have dinner, and it was a Wednesday night, and Citizen Public House was jumping. And I said, okay, well, if this place is jumping on a Wednesday night, then it must be good. And I walked in, took a seat at the bar, and I noticed that there was a server on the floor who was just moving and shaking and hustling more than anybody else on the team. And that happened to be Brian Driscoll. I stayed and I waited for him to get off at the end of the night. And we walked out together, in fact, and we met in the parking lot. And I first told him that I'm not stalking you. I have been watching you all night, but I wanted to commend you on the level of service that you delivered this evening, because I'm a former restaurant owner and I know what really good hospitality and what really good service looks like, and you delivered that even though you didn't wait on me. I started to inquire with Brian about who he was and where he was from and what his dreams and aspirations were, and he told me how he was at the time trying to think about ways that he could launch a personal chef company, and that intrigued me. And so I went back home to Portland and thought about it some more, and we stayed in touch. And then when we got an opportunity to talk some more about the ideas, I decided that I would figure out a way to pull together a real business plan behind it. And I got Brian's input and feedback and permission to go down the path. Next thing I knew, I had a 25-page business plan on my hands. Started a limited liability company in June of 2019, and we did all of the planning that we needed to do over the next 5 to 6 months to launch the business in November of 2019, and here we are.
The time to travel to the restaurant, the driving, potentially fighting traffic, being mindful of how much you drink, if you drink, and making sure that you get home safely. These are things that you don't necessarily have to worry about when you're engaged in the in-home dining experience. I always joke with potential clients that if you want to dine in your pajamas, more power to you. It really is, in my opinion, the next level of what the culinary world has to offer.
We're bringing an entire team of professionals who are going to create an experience from top to bottom for you that you are going to embrace and that you're going to be immersed in, and that you're going to look back on that and go, wow, I could never have gotten that at a restaurant. No way.
So if anything, if there's a takeaway thought from this, I want people to really think about, what they've experienced at restaurants and what they could experience in their home in accordance to a restaurant experience.
I think what Driscoll Cuisine and Cocktail Concepts can do for you as a client of this company is to get you to understand that your home is your new favorite restaurant.
We take a lot of pride in what we do. We're very passionate. This is our bread and butter. You know, this is what we wake up every day looking forward to doing for people.
What we're really trying to do at the end of the day is build relationships and have relationships that are enduring.
If there's one ending thought, it is, take us into consideration. Take the private dining experience into consideration, because it truly is a much different experience than you've ever had.